Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Tech Jess. So this is a I'm busy. So this is a video about Windows 10 and 11. I just felt like making this, so I wanted you to know I'm gonna start doing PC videos about my build and stuff like that. I can tell you it right now. Actually, my CPU is a Ryzen 5 5600X, 16 gigs of RAM. Uh, eh, WD SN 580 and a GTX 1050 Ti. You don't need my IP address, thank you. So I'm going to upgrade the 1050 to a 3060, and I want 60 more gigs. My CPU is perfectly fine. It's been through some struggles, but my CPU hasn't. It's not like it's gonna hurt it. But yeah, that's my build. I will share more with you eventually, but not right now. But yeah. So this is Windows 10. I think we all know it. The home screen, kind of like this right here, but yeah, let's find a better one. Either way, alright, here's actually a good picture. It's what it looked like, power, everything like that. So, Windows 10 has been along since 2015, and has been here for a long time, for quite a few generations, and console generations and such. Well, bro, anyway, I'm happy they're getting along now, but shut, shut up! Alright, so Windows 10's been pretty good, in my opinion. It's had its problems, but what hasn't? But now we are going to make our descent to Windows 11. Windows 11's home screen looks like this. Well, this is what it looks like. You will not have these apps here. These are just my apps. These are some other apps too. But it will look like so. Give me one sec. It does that. It's just the SSD being a little slow. These are the home screens you can choose from if your computer's not activated, like mine. It's whatever to me. To be honest, I just don't care about activating right now. But you might want to activate it, and I do suggest activating it because there is an ugly watermark. It's not always there where it's a glitch like that. You gotta be faster? Yes. I like my settings just doesn't load that fast for some dumb reason. But that's my problem, not yours, so yeah. Well, Windows 11 is going to come and it's going to stay for a long period of time. And I want you to know the things, like how to operate it. So the settings is quite different. So normally, which if you want, this is also something you can do. So right click on the taskbar, not on the Windows button, on the taskbar settings, and then you go to taskbar behaviors. If you want it to look like Windows 10, instead of center, click left. And there we go, it's just like Windows 10. Now, it wouldn't look exactly like this. It would be quite a bit different, but it's whatever to me. The apps, the tool apps are now gone, so you have to go to all apps and then scroll somewhere. It's like tool apps, Windows tools, and then you will have all these nice and beautiful tools right here. We got Windows PowerShell and a few things. So, command prompt, defrag and optimize drives, control panel, disk cleanup, event viewer, not performance monitor, Windows memory diagnostic, and Windows PowerShell will be the main things that you usually use for like repairs and stuff like that. Windows memory diagnostic, you run it, you say restart now and check for problems, and it will run a test on your RAM if you think something's wrong with it. There is RAM on your motherboard, and there is RAM in individual sticks. If there's a problem with it, you run it, and it will test your RAM in under a few minutes. Yes, your RAM will get hot, but do not fool with it. And it will run, and if it passes, your RAM is more than likely fine. My RAM is fine. I dropped a stick of RAM from pretty high, but you don't need to worry about it if you drop it. I have a good reasoning to it too. It is a stick. It does not have moving parts, and unless something falls off or you hit it hard enough for a solder point to break, you don't need to worry. I have did many tests on mine, and it is perfectly fine. Uh, Also, how to see, right click on this task manager, and then just look at your RAM and see RAM, and look at how much gigabytes you got and the speed you have, and also go into BIOS and also check, because usually when you check in BIOS and you always know what your speed is in BIOS, then you will obviously know if it's good or not. Mine is, in my opinion, I don't need to worry about it. It's all good. Also, another way to check, just go to the Microsoft Edge. It'd be right here, and just overdo the amount of RAM you use. Keep opening Windows, and then use all 16 gigs. And if it does not crash your computer, blue screen, or anything of the sort, just if it just slows down, then you are in the clear. You're good. Me personally, I'm good. And also, just go and download something like an app or something, and then see. Now, the settings is also different. You have a home. This is the gay thing about 11. Sometimes the updates are gay. You have the home, you got taskbar settings and such. Well, if you want it to speed up and you don't have it activated, this is more of an update problem. All you gotta do is just either activate it and then get the new update, or just reinstall Windows. Me personally, I do not care. I don't need to care. So, yeah. Also, this is another thing. Click the Windows button and R together, and it will open this run dialog. So to delete temporary files, like a lot, go to percentage temp percentage OK, and then there should be quite a bit. Control A, Shift delete, and delete them. It will not harm your computer. It's just getting rid of some internet files. If it if it did that pop up like it did to me, this, it is okay. It doesn't matter. It's because Opera GX is using it. If you really truly want to, just close Opera GX completely, and really it'll delete itself. Control A, delete. Can't, because OBS browser page is using it. OBS also does use that, so many apps use temporary files, and they usually delete it right after they close. So you do not have to worry about that. Also, you can go to Settings, System, Storage, Temporary Files, look through what you want to keep, and delete it. I have 288 megabytes, and now I delete it. And it won't always delete because sometimes you can't. And it's because it's very important. Now, here's another thing that you can do. Go back to the apps. I think it's in the apps. Scroll down to Windows Tools. Go to Defragment and Optimize Drives. This is, uh, yeah, it's whatever. This is my drive. Click Optimize, and it will trim your drive. This will not harm it in any way, because it automatically trims as an optimize and defrags. It will automatically defrag your drive if it's a hard drive, and it will optimize your drive if it's a SSD. If you have an SSD, do not try to force a defrag on it, because that will damage it, because it is not like a it's not like a hard drive. A hard drive will try to literally clean itself from the inside when you click defrag. And overall, it's just harmful to it. All optimizing it does is clear space on it that is being taken up by nothing. It should speed up load times like that. Voila. Uh, Now, excuse me. Um, Another thing you can do, go, oop, right click the Windows button, go up to Terminal. Well, right now we got to go to Terminal Admin because this is a widget command. You click on it. Yes, it will not harm anything. And if it's not there because you cleaned it, clean Windows 11, debloated it, go here and look up PowerShell. Do not worry if this is being slow. This is overall slow because Windows don't know how to speed their stuff up. So this is PowerShell. Uh, Look up Windows PowerShell. My bad. You do not want that. You want Windows PowerShell. I can't find it. Mm. Hmm. Um. I don't know where to find it. It'd be, well, it's only really findable if you don't have it for some dumb reason. Just do what I just shown you and type in WINGET. This will show you a list of commands, upgrade, and such like that. Download, export, repair. We're going to use upgrade, but instead of upgrade, just so that it's more user friendly, they put update also, because people usually call it update and not upgrade because they're not the exact same, but they are in the same terms. Type in widget update. Do not specifically type in anything else because you don't know what else there is to update. Enter. Me, I have everything updated except for one thing, which is right here. You want to highlight it, Control C. Widget update space, then click Control V. Enter. I have not updated Roblox, but this is a good way to show you, which Roblox don't really let you update it. It's Roblox Player Edition. So you would say widget update. You can type it or highlight it. I'm going to highlight it. Control C, Control V. And you want it to not have two spaces. Normally, you would just say, then enter, but since this is since it's different, you want to space, Control V. Then it would attempt to update it. And then it will do this little thing, and don't worry about this. It's just saying Microsoft does not, like, it's not responsible if you do anything illegal. Now, as I told you, Roblox will not let you do it. So, yeah. Huh? Alright then. So, just do that. Usually there's a bunch of Windows stuff, and sometimes you can even go into the Microsoft Store and update it yourself. That's another way to do it, but I'm good. I've got all my stuff done. So yeah, those are the few ways and best things you gotta do. Here is one more. Go to it, all apps, Windows Tools. Go to Control Panel, wherever it is. I'm blind. Control Panel. This will usually be in large icons. You want to get it to small icons. Go to Power Options. I have it on Balance because I don't need that much. But then you can click in High Performance, and it will speed up everything that it can. You can go Power Saver, and it will reduce your computer's performance. And Ultimate Performance is it just speeding up as much as possible, but this can make the computer hotter. I'm keeping mine on balanced. You will not automatically get this mode, so yeah. Also, one more thing you can do. Click on choose what the power buttons do. You cannot immediately do this, so click change settings right here. This is what your power buttons do. Turn on fast startup. When this is on and you shut it down, it goes into a type of hibernation mode. I'm gonna do this. Save. Did that really pop up? Yup. This is hibernate mode. Turn off PC but apps stay open. The computer's turned on. When the computer is turned on, you're back from where you left off. Sleep mode. PC stays on but uses low power. Apps stay open when the computer wakes up. You're instantly back where you left off. This is basically like a shutdown, but not really. When you turn off your computer, it never really fully shuts off because this is automatically on. I don't like hibernation mode because I do a lot more to my computer than normal. So I don't want it to have a surge or whatever, so I keep it off. So I think you should do that too. Yeah, if you want, turn on hibernation mode there, because you can replace sleep with hibernation mode and do that instead. So now, you got shut down, which fully shuts down. Then you have the fake turn off, which is hibernate, and then restart. Me personally, I'm going to change it back to what I had it to. Negative this, add this, oop, no, turn this off. Save. It should always look like this on, like, regular, plain. It's what it's usually supposed to look like. And that's really all I had to show you to set up your new computer. But truly, last but not least, go to all apps. You didn't really have to leave in the first place. I just wasted your time. But go back to Windows Tools, Control Panel. This time we are going to Network and Sharing Center. Click on it. Change adapter settings. Right click. You won't have my IP address. You would click IPv4 properties. Change your DNS heading to 8.8.8.8 and then 8.8.4.4 if you want the fastest internet available. Me, I do not need that. Nor do I want that. That is all I have to show. That's all I had to show you.